Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Wake Up Flow. Big day today. It's our first day coming back to in-person sessions for our member flows later in the morning. We'll be live from the Pulse for Health studios up on the north end of Cedarburg at 11 this morning. We can welcome in up to 8 people. And looking forward to seeing some of my old friends there. And we'll also continue to Zoom those classes as well. It's from Holly's studio up there. Let's begin this morning warming up just a little bit. Put your feet about shoulder width apart, knees nice and soft, bouncy, upper torso erect. Imagine your head being lifted up by a string, making your neck nice and long and tucking your chin back. And then let's just begin to turn from side to side, warming up a little bit. So let the arms swing free to begin. Take a couple of minutes to raise the body temp just a little bit. Get a little fluid moving in the joints. We'll take a fairly quick run through our normal Wednesday routine, which is called Between Heaven and Earth. It comes from the lineage of Qigong, which I'm a part of, the Long White Cloud. Very gentle routine, one to activate the extraordinary meridians. So often we work with the 12 organ meridians in the body. Those are the river-like pathways. You can think of the extraordinary meridians as kind of a broader, more like oceans. So that metaphor of letting the body be like water. Let's take the hands into loose fists and begin tapping. Tapping on the lower belly and lower back. Some acupressure points here in our energy center. We call our lower dantian. We'll be doing the same routine, but in a little bit kind of slower, extended version, and finishing all our member flows this week with some static posture work, known collectively as Zhan Zhuang. Most prominent among those postures is what we call the standing post, or standing like a tree. Kind of looks like you're standing hugging a tree. It's some foundational work to strengthen the body. And I wouldn't have believed it when I started doing it about a year ago, but it is remarkable. Like many things in life, it almost seems too simple, but it is highly nuanced. And you get the little details right, and as those details get refined, it's just remarkable how beneficial it is. Let's take the front hand up the body a bit. A little valley where the chest and the shoulder meet. Not exactly sure what I mean there. If you're new, just take a stop here. Put your fingers on your sternum and just walk them across. And then you're going to get to a little hollow area where the chest meets the shoulder. I'm going to knock into that point. There are a few tapping disciplines out there. Probably the best known, at least here in the United States, is EFT, emotional freedom tapping. And this is a point used to tap away stress and anxiety. In the movement traditions, we work with the body's meridian lines, and this would be at the end of the lung meridian. Up and tap here to promote immunity. As some of you know, we have recently adopted a trio of kittens, and yesterday was the day that we opened up the little pen they were acclimating to the house in, And I have not seen kittens at play in a number of years. I gotta say, they're quite a treat to watch. And they appear to be up and around this morning. So I don't know if we're going to get any on-camera appearances, but we'll see. They've grown more and more accustomed to having people around. But I sure do understand where the saying "curiosity killed the cat" came from. Let's flatten out the hands and let the arms go a little bit ragdoll limp and come on up and tap over the shoulder. And let's consciously begin to shift the body weight from side to side. Let's reverse that sequence of tapping, coming back first to the shoulder area. And then back down to the belly. Continuing to knock on the lower back the whole time. Consciously shifting the weight from side to side. Ideally, we want to be shifting the weight enough so that we're rolling from the inside to the outside of each foot. Strength and flexibility for the ankles. It's great to improve balance, in turn lowering the risk of falling. And as someone who's pushing 60, that fall risk is one that comes into the demographic a little too prominently. Both Tai Chi and Qigong have been repeatedly studied and found to have enormous benefits when it comes to reducing falling risk. All right, let's float the hands off the body, turning that tap into a reach. And let's begin to deepen out the breathing. Breathing in through the nose if you're able. And then the out breath through either the mouth or the nose. And drawing the breath down deep into the belly. And let's slow this down and shrink it down. Work our way back to our neutral position. Where we started, we call that neutral ready position Wuji. And then let's connect to that breath. Take one hand out front, turn the palm up. Breathe in as you draw that hand back. Spiral it in the back. And as you breathe out, let the back of the hand sweep to the front. Breathing in. And breathing out. All the movements that we're going to do today are fairly simple. This might be the hardest part of all for a lot of people. Slowing the body down to match the breath. Slowing the body down, deepening the breath. Calms the mind, lowers the heart rate, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and restore emotions. Let's get ready to switch over to the other hand. And breathing in and breathing out. Spiral at the back, sweep to the front, spiral the hand again. If you're a desk jockey and have issues with elbows, wrists, hands, pain, these spiraling motions. Just get up and do this a couple times a day for 30 seconds or so. I've worked in various IT positions for the better part of the last 30 years, and at various times I have run into the repetitive stress problems. In the last few years, as I've committed to a daily and even twice daily practice, I have not had nearly the problems that I once did. All right, let's get ready to bring both hands in as we finish up the warm-up. Breathing in, draw both hands back, spiral in the back, bring the backs of the hands together, and then spiral in the front, and repeat, breathing in as we draw back, breathing out as we sweep forward. I'm going to cross my fingers here that we keep the stream going. I have a cap right next to my keyboard. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's take one more. Turn the hands over in front and let the palms float down. And we begin between heaven and earth, activating the center. So we start hand over hand, put the hands over the lower belly. Make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart. And we can just take a few breaths here. And close your eyes if you'd like. And begin massaging in a circle around your lower belly as we activate the center. The center of our body here is our energy center. Just massaging the lower belly in a circle. Yeah, let's take it the other direction. We'll go through these kind of quick today. We do this routine pretty much every Wednesday. It's my favorite of all the sets that we do. It's one that'll have you come away feeling relaxed and energized like many do, but this one's really effective for me. And let's let the hands sink down. And breathing in, bring the hands up, palm faces palm in front of the heart. Breathing out, spread the palms apart, and then turn your head, looking first over one hand, then over the other. Breathe in, hands come back together. Breathe out, spread the palms apart. Turn your head to the other side first this time as you look over both hands. Pull the hands back in. We move from side to side to up and down. Looking first up and then down as we breathe out. Breathing in. Hands come back together, pass each other, trading places. Breathing out, gazing up, and gazing down. Our last one, expanding the body space, is front and back. Breathing out as we look back and look front. Hands come back together. Other hand goes back now. Breathing out, look back, and then front. And the hands back together. Breathe out as the hands float back down. Moving the energy along the microcosmic orbit. Breathing in, draw the energy up your back. over the crown of the head. Turn the palms over. Press down. One more time. Breathing in and breathing out. At the bottom, let's reverse direction. Turn the palms up. Lift. Drawing the energy up the front and spiral the hands at the top. Press down. Drawing the energy down the back. One more time. So move the energy up the body. Working now on the sash meridian, the belt meridian. Place a palm hovering in front of your lower belly. Turn, place the other one, lower back. As you exhale, turn to the other side. Let the hands change places. Breathing in across in one direction. Breathing out to the other side. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Stop here, take a breath in, switching the breath, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. And then come back to center. Hands float down. We're going to have to leave it there for the morning flow. We have run out of time. Let's go into our normal close. Rise overhead. Turn palms to the floor. Press down. At the bottom, hands separate. Toss one away. Let it float overhead. And then trace down the midline of the body. Other side. Breathing in. And breathing out. This time as the hand floats down, let it come to rest on the heart center. The other one over your lower belly. Let's bring our feet just a little closer together. Close your eyes. Let's take 3 breaths. As you exhale the 3rd breath, just let your top hand slide down, joining the other hand over the lower belly, drawing the energy back to our center. We finish with 3 breaths. Even in that short flow, you may find yourself starting to sway a little bit as we stand here. Just relax into that sway like a branch in the breeze. As you release that 3rd breath, release the hands back to the sides. Let the eyes come back open. Give everything a little shake out. And I thank you for joining me for the morning flow. We're back in studio today at 11. If you'd like to join us, send me a message. Have a great Wednesday. Namaste. Guys, we're a little full of it today.